Alright guys, welcome back to our trailer build. So today what we're going to do is we are going to install the face of our cabinet, which means we're going to take it off, get everything glued, put it back in place, and screw fasten it from the outside on the edges, and then we'll tack it down in the front on the bottom edge, and then we'll also pocket screw our braces, get those in place. We'll put a little brace here, clamp that, and get it fastened on, and then this section will be pretty much done. And then once all that's done, then I think what I'm going to do is test fit the sides, get those clamped in place, and we'll take a look at it after that, figure out how I'm going to install that, and then we'll be able to roll the top on. That's our plan, so stick around. We're going to go ahead and get this front finished and make it look nice, and then we'll move on. So on the face where our cabinet goes, I've struck a line for the thickness of our plywood here. Now I'm just going to tap in some holes, and then we'll go on the outside, pre-drill those, and we'll do that to both sides, and then we can get our glue on and get that part fastened on. Looking forward to that. So we're going to put about 3 screws in here, I think. Maybe 4. Perfect. Now we'll get those pre-drilled from the outside. And we're almost ready to fasten. Looking good. Alright. So now I'm going to spread some glue around our edges here. We'll get it in place. We'll level up the bottom. We'll start tacking that down, and then we'll screw fasten the outside. So let's get our glue and spread that around. Let's get it in there. Nice. Make sure it's flush with the bottom. I got me a line here. It's 3/8 inch from the bottom of our plywood. That's where we're going to be tacking our face to the bottom, and this will all be covered with a trim. Looks good. Now we'll screw fasten from the outside. Face will be on. Just enough to suck it in. Excellent. Now that we've got our face attached and we've got our screws here on the outside, we've got it stapled down here at the bottom, glued and screwed and tattooed. So now we're going to need to put up our braces here, which means I need to put a couple of pocket screws, and then we'll get a couple of sticks that we can lay here, so when we put our pocket screws in, it doesn't want to slide. And we also have to put a block on this side here, so when we butt it up here, then we'll clamp it this direction, and then we can tack it into the back side of our cabinet face here. And we'll do that to both sides, and then this section will be complete. So I have 2 marks where I want to put my holes, And remember our sacrificial piece of wood that we're going to set in here. We're going to line up our mark on our hole. Going to clamp that down. And then we'll just go ahead and drill. Gives me a nice pretty hole. Alright, we're about ready to attach our braces here, and I've cut 3 sticks at 17 3/4 inches, and that gives me my space for the inside of this cubby cabinet. I also installed a 3/4 by 3/4 batten on the inside face of that. That way when we pocket screw these down, then we'll also clamp this together and we'll run some staples into the face here, and that should draw everything together. Then we'll take our sticks, put everything on this side, repeat the same process, then we'll be done. Alright, let's get those attached. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this attached. We're going to put some glue on our edge here and on the bottom. We'll set that in place, line it up, and we'll go ahead and fasten that down. Okay, so we've installed the face and we've got our dividers in here. This area here will be all for wiring, and switches will be behind the plate here, so this is all going to be covered up. This is what will be visible from inside, so we want to keep it nice and clean. And now I think what I'm going to do is across this top edge I will put a batten on there, so I can have something to fasten the ceiling on when we get ready to install that, instead of trying to nail it into a little piece of 1/2 inch plywood. So I know my pieces are 17 3/4 inches wide here, so I need to make a couple of those and get our radius, which I think is 30 1/2 if I remember right, and get that cut, and we'll set that in place and get it stapled on. Then the front is done. Then we could try to put the sides on maybe. We'll see. Alright, happy to report that we are now finished with our front shelving. So you should have this sitting in your trailer. So what I did here is I cut a piece of wood. The bevel is 33 degrees. This 1/2 inch piece here is 30 1/2. As it comes down now it's 33. And I made it about 3/4 of an inch wide and tacked that on. I glued and tacked it on, so now when we roll the roof over we'll have something to attach to. And like I said, this side inside here no one will ever see. This houses all of our wiring for our switches and stuff, so I think that's going to look pretty nice. Yeah. It turned out really well. Okay, so our next task is our sides are sitting back here with our Filon. I need to pull those out, and then we'll get them attached to the side here, and we'll just clamp those all the way around and decide how I want to get ready to fasten those on. I'll probably have to put the trailer on jack stands, remove the tires and wheels, and that way I can pull out the wood and be able to spray the glue adhesive behind it, and do that to both sides. And then a lot of varnish work. You know how I feel about that. Anyway, that's where we're at. So next shot, you'll probably see that the sides will be attached on, have it clamped. I got to dig out all my clamps, and we'll prep for that.